When I first bought my cabin in the mountains, I wanted peace and quiet, a place to get away from city chaos. But peace didn't last long, because my cabin happened to sit within the reach of one of the most entitled HOAs imaginable, led by none other than Karen, the self-proclaimed queen of the community. It started small, notes about trimming trees, reminders about where I could park my truck, but it escalated fast when Karen decided she wanted my cabin for herself. One Friday afternoon, just as I was unloading groceries, Karen stomped up my porch steps, arms folded and voice sharp. "You'll need to vacate this weekend," she declared. "I've already told my family we'll be staying here. It's the HOA's right to assign properties for community use." I almost dropped my grocery bag. "Excuse me? This is my cabin. I bought it. With my money. You have no right." Karen smirked, waving her clipboard like it was law. "You can't be selfish. The community comes first. And if you refuse, I'll escalate this." That was the final straw. I told her flat out, "I'm not leaving my own property, and if you or your family step foot here, it's trespassing." My refusal must have struck a nerve, because Karen's face went crimson. She stomped off yelling, "You'll regret this." 30 minutes later, the flashing lights of a police cruiser lit up my driveway. Karen was there, dramatically pointing at my cabin, telling the officers I was illegally occupying her community cabin. She even claimed she had the HOA bylaws to prove it. The officers knocked on my door, calm but clearly aware they were dealing with nonsense. I showed them my deed, paperwork, and proof of ownership. They compared it against Karen's so-called bylaws, which turned out to be nothing more than her made-up community weekend rotation list. The cops turned to her. "Ma'am, this isn't your property. He owns it outright. If you step foot here again without permission, you'll be the one in trouble." Karen's meltdown was instant. She screamed about favoritism, stomped her feet, and threatened to sue everyone. But the officers simply escorted her off my land, shaking their heads. That evening, I sat on my porch, enjoying the mountain breeze with a glass of bourbon, watching Karen pace angrily in the distance. She had tried to take my cabin, called the cops, and humiliated herself in front of the whole community. My cabin wasn't just safe. It was now the one place Karen could never touch again.